Like you just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hi everybody.
Hi.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jim. Still.
So this week we went to Washington D.C. You love D.C.
D.C. traffic is awesome.
Yeah. We don't really like driving in D.C., but we found quite possibly the best place to stay if you want to do D.C. and not have to deal with typical D.C. traffic. So where do we stay?
We stayed at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Pentagon City, which is in Arlington, Virginia, just south of the district.
What was great about that Ritz-Carlton is there's actually 3 in the DC area. There's Pentagon City, there's the Ritz-Carlton Washington D.C, which is I think just north of the White House, and then there's Georgetown Ritz-Carlton. And the great part about this one is it's literally just over the Potomac River from the National Mall, which if that's the kind of the reason you're going to see all the monuments and the museums, you're literally a 5-minute ride on the metro from there. So that's really convenient. Now, before you guys get any ideas and say, oh, the Fool Life family, they're, the average family showing average adventures, but they stay in a Ritz-Carlton.
I'm pretty stoked about the Ritz-Carlton.
I know. I'm here to tell you that it is doable for anybody. Because let me tell you what, us blue-collar workers, middle-income family, we were able to afford it. And you don't have to have a Ritz-Carlton income to have Ritz-Carlton service.
The service is so awesome. When you book through. Now this hotel chain that's what it's known for, is their customer service and the care that they provide to the customers. You will want nothing, and they will take care of every need that you could possibly have.
It was on my list of things I really wanted to stay at a Ritz-Carlton someday, just to say I did and to experience it. And now that we've stayed there, I'm kind of not really sure that we can go back.
And I guess that there goes our adventures, because now we don't have enough money to stay at any other Ritz-Carlton.
But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, I guess a travel tip. If you would like to stay at a Ritz-Carlton, but you don't think you have a Ritz-Carlton budget, the most important thing to remember is be flexible. Don't plan the hotel around the trip. Plan the trip around the hotel. So that's basically what I did. I've been keeping my eye on a bunch of Ritz-Carltons, and this one popped up, and basically if you go on their site you can look and see which days are cheaper, which days are more expensive, when they're running specials. So I found basically the cheapest days this month, and we were like, this is close to where we want to go. We can find plenty to do in DC. So we literally went to DC partly to stay in the Ritz-Carlton, and the nice part is that you're not far away from a ton of other stuff to do. Very family friendly. You won't run out of things to do, and we only scratched the surface of it on this trip. So I'm sure we will be going back.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite part of the Ritz-Carlton?
Oh boy. Their food service is very good. Their menu's fantastic at the restaurant that they have on site, and room service is 24 hours a day. So no matter where you are in your stay, whether it's the middle of the night, whether you're getting there in the morning, they have food ready, and it's fantastic. The metro station there, it's literally
across the street.
It's in front of the hotel. So you walk out across the street and down into the metro station, and away you go. 2 stops later, you're at the National Mall.
Oh, I almost forgot my absolute favorite part about the Ritz. So the Ritz-Carlton does this thing, and I think most of them do it, called Ritz Kids. That in itself was almost worth the money. You go to most hotels, and although kids seem to like any hotel, this one was extra special for the kids. I've never gone to a hotel that caters to your kids. So from the moment you walk in, they're very kind to your children. While you're checking in, one of the staff members will take your kids over, and they actually have a Ritz Kids check-in. So they get to type in their name, they get to ask some questions about what they like, and then they get to pick a snack. And there's like 6 choices for snacks.
Yeah, they had some good snacks for the kids, actually.
Yeah. And once they're finished with that, the staff hand them basically a goodie bag, a little backpack full of activities to do. And then in the little bag is a scavenger hunt. So the kids, at some point during your stay, there's all different things for them to find at the hotel and talk to the staff members, get people's names. It's very interactive for them. And then once they're done, they get to turn it into the front desk and they get another little treat.
Yes.
So as far as like kids go, yeah.
Kudos to the Ritz for that. They did so good with the...
It made the kids enjoy it as much as us. I mean, it's basically like luxury customer service for them just as much as it is for us.
Oh, they loved it. Yep.
Then there's a lion on your back. Is it a lion?
No.
What is it? It looks like a lion.
No, a puppy.
It's a puppy?
Yeah.
So, like we said, we took a train over to the National Mall. Now, we didn't pick the best time to go. It was raining on and off the day we went.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunate, but there's plenty of museums to get you out of the rain, which we did. So we got to see some sights. We saw the Capitol, and we went into the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. You could have spent a whole day just at one museum, but we were trying to maximize our time. So Cindy really loves animals, so we did the Air and Space Museum and then walked down the street to the
Natural History.
Yeah, Museum of Natural History. That was very cool. I've never done that before. And it was huge. We were there for hours, and I don't even think we saw everything.
Hardly put a dent in that one, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we did that. Then we met up with some friends of ours, and we looked at more monuments.
Smile, there's a fire that ignites at the bottom of my heart. Ooh, me, oh my, if we open our eyes, I think we're both gonna find that it's a wonderful life. Ha! Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side. All of our friends, feet in the sand, beneath the stars, it never ends, and we got no explanations, 'cause there's no expectations, just beautiful faces and nowhere to go. Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life with you by my side.
Oh, what was the funniest part when it was raining?
Well, I mean, to me, the funniest part was my squirrel friend that I made. We had gotten lunch, so the story plays out like this. We had to get lunch sort of on the run, and
Food trucks.
correct
Lots of food truck. You want to come?
You gonna join us?
I know.
Okay, hold on one second. Gotta be quiet, okay? So there's no way to get any lunch. There's no restaurants per se. So what you have to deal with generally is food trucks, and there's no shortage of selection of food that these food trucks bring out into the mall. So we grabbed something easy like chicken tenders and French fries and cheeseburgers or something, and we moved along and tried to seek out a little bit of shelter from the rain. So unfortunately, I think the only place we could find was a sculpture garden, and we ducked under some bushes.
Like a homeless family.
Yeah, well, we had to do what we had to do, and we sat underneath there, and immediately you could see there were nuts that had been cracked and stuff. Obviously, the squirrels, and it's an urban area, so the squirrels there are probably pretty used to seeing folks. So the alpha squirrel of the group decided to come over and say hello to us and wouldn't leave until we gave him some French fries.
Yeah, no, I tried to shoo him away with my foot. He wanted nothing to do with that. I mean, he didn't attack us. He was just like, no, I'm not leaving. No. So he wanted some gin soda.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're feeding this squirrel by hand. And yeah. I just was like, okay, I guess it's like a petting zoo for squirrels. But that was interesting to say the least. Right. So they tell you not to feed the animals. That's why. Because they were city squirrels.
That's right. Thanks. Hello, Gunky.
But all in all, we had a really good time. Like I said, the weather kind of kept us from getting all the stuff accomplished that we wanted to, but we stayed in a beautiful area. We got to see some really pretty sights and very educational things for the kids to do. They were exhausted at the end of the day.
They were, and it'll probably help we had all that walking. But there's just no shortage of things to see in Washington, D.C.
Monkey, did you have... oh my gosh! Monkey, did you have fun?
Did Monkey have fun, Finn?
Yeah.
He got some pictures in front of the old
Monkey had fun.
memorial, or the monument, that's what it was.
If you haven't noticed, this monkey goes everywhere with us.
Easy monkey.
He's a little crazy. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and, oh, you know what? Let's try something new. If you're watching this video, please comment below and let us know where you're watching, or where you're from. And we would love to give you a shout out in our next video. So, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
We don't see them so much, Jess. Just saying.
That's
Hopefully
true.
You'll see us next week.
Hopefully you'll see us next week. Alright. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.